Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Gyro, Gyro, or Gyro. No matter which way you say it, the place to get it is Nico's Bar and Gyros in North Royalton. From traditional lamb to beef, or even BLT and blackened salmon gyros, Nico's has just about everything. Dine with us today at 12766 Royalton Road in North Royalton. Check out our website at nicosbarandgyros.com or give us a call at 440-237-6456. Join us for the next big game. Your taste buds will thank you. This is a big one. 5-0 Lutheran East, 4-1 Warrensville Heights. Up next on SmeeSports.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to say first, all glory to God. Without him, I am nothing.
Power the shove, Neighbor Nation. We will see you on Saturday afternoon. Riley Meister gets the point.
Back into left field. Say goodnight to that baseball.
And there's another one. It's back to back Jacks for KSU. Tuscaroras needs a point, and it's alive. Hanson pushes it over. Unbelievable. We play on. It's blocked. We're tied. We're tied. Unbelievable.
It's time for Game 4 of the 2024 NEO Youth League Christmas Classic, and we have a great game on hand as Lutheran East takes on Warrensville Heights. This broadcast is brought to you by NEO Youth Elite. On the call alongside me is Gabriel Koza. I am Nathan Smee, once again back at it. 9th game of this Classic, and Gabe, we've had a lot of great games, but this could be the banger we have been waiting for.
I mean, yeah, two great squads. Lutheran East undefeated, Warrensville Heights 4-1, seeing top guys like TJ Crumble. This is going to be a fun one, guys.
A lot of top talents. Besides TJ, you also have Chris Hill, who already has garnered D1 offers from Kent State, and even though it's a MAC school, a D1 offer is a D1 offer.
For sure, yeah. Especially in basketball, they can't give too many offers out.
And then you look at Warrensville Heights, a lot of top contributors, but I'm looking forward to seeing Nick Parker. He was at Lutheran West and then transferred over to Warrensville Heights to go and play for Michi Johnson. How much of a role does he play in this game?
I think he's going to play a big role in this game. I mean, you're going to need to. You're playing such a good team like this. You're going to need to step up on the offensive side of the ball and the defensive side of the ball.
Definitely a lot of questions left to be answered, and a big storyline coming out of the offseason, the transferring of TJ Crumble back to Lutheran East.
Yeah, it's a big move back to Lutheran East, and we'll see today. I mean, he's had a great season, but we'll see today just the impact that he's had.
And so far today's games, we have seen wins from Bedford, Cleveland Central Catholic, and Lutheran West. Obviously, Gabe, you only saw the Lou West game, but from what you know about the others, which win was the most impressive?
I mean, obviously seeing the Lou West when I saw that, but I thought that the one we saw last night against with Turtle, I thought offensively and single-handedly that was one of the best offensive performances I've seen in high school basketball.
Oh, I agree. 35 points from Quinn Kwasniak, and that is enough to be the top scorer at this year's Classic. Still a few games left to go. We could see TJ Crumble break that today, but then again, There are so many players that can score for this Lutheran East team. We even saw it last year. You had a lot of top players. Ronald Taylor, you also had Chauncey Brashers, both of which graduated. Besides those two, any names stick out to you as guys who can contribute?
On Lutheran East? Mm-hmm. I mean, obviously Crumble, but I mean, you got guys like Aiden Moss, Gio Hester, really anybody in this starting lineup, because if you're starting at Louis, you're a good player. I mean, you're a really good player. So I expect to see a big impact from them today.
I'm interested to see if we see Dylan Ziegler, the freshman. He, if he does play, would take over Chris Hill's role from last year, and Chris Hill off the bench and then eventually in the starting lineup was one heck of a player to watch. I mean, as a freshman, to do what he did is nothing shy of impressive. Below us, you see Sonny Johnson greeting some fans. This has been a great event that he has put on. But now it's his brother's turn to steal the stage. Michi Johnson in his yellow t-shirt. He is ready to go. His Tigers looking for their 5th win and looking to add a loss to that column in Lutheran East's record. With that, we'll toss it downstairs to our PA announcer to get us underway for Lutheran East against Warrensville Heights.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to game 4 of 5, featuring your Tigers of Warrensville Heights versus your Falcons of Lutheran East.
Showtime.
The officials assigned to this contest have met extensive requirements by the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
I'm not using.
Let's meet the referees. They are Mr. Rick Mason, Bob Owens, and Jim Dayton. Let's give the referees a great big hand.
Got to get a halftime.
And now, let's meet your starters from the Tigers of Warrensville Heights. Now first, wearing number 1, it's C.J. Williams. Wearing number 2, it's Zaire Cheney. Wearing number 10 is Wayne Chapel. Chappelle. And wearing number 13 is Noah Chambers. Their head coach is Mr. Demetrius Johnson. Number 3, that's on me. It's Tavian Anderson. And now for the school representing the home team, past Lutheran East. Now first, 6'2" freshman guard wearing number 0 is Dylan Ziegler. 6-foot sophomore guard wearing number 1, it's Chris Hill. 6'3" sophomore guard number 2, DJ Jenkins. 6'7" sophomore forward wearing number 15, it's Devontae.
Game time once again in Garfield Heights. Alongside me is Gabriel Koza. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening. Gabe, so far our roster, a couple of numbers wrong for Warrensville Heights, but otherwise we're looking pretty good.
Yeah, they are looking pretty good. I mean, they're 4-1, and they got a major test today against the Lutheran East Falcons.
And Lutheran East, they're known around the state as being a top talent team, but TJ Crumble coming home to Cleveland Heights. That was the story of the offseason. That was the big one. Now he is back, and he is ready for his third state title in a row. Lutheran East, they will wear their traditional white. Warrensville Heights, their traditional dark blue. All we need is an opening tip, and we will be underway. Chapel going up for it against Perkins, and it will go to the Lou as they will begin the game with the opening tip. Hill makes his initial move to the basket and makes it. Hill, a quick fire start. And that's the beauty of Chris Hill. His size allows him to spin inside undetected.
Yep.
So now Warrensville Heights, their first opportunity to run some offense. Chambers will dish. Williams. CJ the pass, and it will go the opposite way.
Stepped on the line there. It's going to be Falcons ball.
Coach Beachy Johnson not happy over on the far sideline. Jenkins will take it out the floor for the Lou, and he will slip, somehow keeps his composure, and the basketball, Jenkins in the lane, is fouled, and he will go to the line for two.
It's a great recovery there. I mean, I'm not sure, maybe get the floor mopped or something, but that rare slip there.
The slips have become more and more frequent as this game has gone on, as this tournament has gone on. So two opportunities for DJ Jenkins. He misses the first. But this is a great learning opportunity for a lot of these young Lutheran East players. Yes, they won the state title last year, but still, they are learning what it means to play in front of a big crowd in a big game. He misses both, and the rebound goes to Zaire Cheney. Cheney has it 2-0, Lutheran East over Warrensville Heights. 7:10 left to go in the first. Another slip, dished out wide. Chapel takes it in, unable to get it to go, and the putback also not there. Chris Hill commandingly takes the rebound. Ziegler dishes, Chris Hill. Hill, the sophomore, dishes outside. Jenkins for three. Misses, wide iron, and the rebound. Top of the arc, it goes to Chapel. Cheney. Cheney hands it back off. 6:30 on the clock in Q1. Chambers spinning, will hand it off back to Cheney. Cheney inside the spin.
Beautiful
what a
spin.
drive, and out of play.
Beautiful spin there. Even though he missed it, that was still a great move.
As he said, not enough for the basket. Substitution for the Falcons. They will bring Jenkins out of the game and sub in sub in Harrison. Ty Harrison, the sophomore, getting in the game for the first time. Coach Johnson still keeping his bench the same. Harrison makes his move in the lane, off the glass, no good, and Anderson able to come down with the basketball. Far corner, the triple, bounces side rim, no good, and it is taken in by the Lou. Hill, full court up to Crumble, and Crumble will swing it back out. Here comes the Lou, Hill. Chris will take his time. No hurry for Lutheran East, up by 2. Harrison, Chris Hill, inside the basketball, outside. Ziegler can't get it to go. Rebound Perkins. Perkins can't get it up because of the foul. He will go to the line.
I think the crowd maybe wanted it over the back there, and it looks close.
And Tavian Anderson is the culprit. Perkins will shoot 2 for the Lou. His first. Misses. And Cam Hill, number 15, checks in for Warrensville Heights. Speaking of number 15, Perkins trying to make this one. And he can. First free throw made of the game gives Lutheran East a 3-0 lead. It looks like we might have a low-scoring affair on our hands, but both offenses so far starting slow.
Yeah, they are, and I think it's interesting too, really TJ Crumble, I think he's only gotten the ball once on offense, so expect Luis to get in the ball more as this game goes on.
I was about to say, a beautiful move inside, and Tavian Anderson is able to put the Tigers on the board. Now 3-2, Crumble trying to get open in the low post, just has no space at all to work. Crumble gets it down low, goes up, and unable to get it. Great defense by Chappell, and Chappell goes to the ground.
Could be talking about an early MVP for Warrensville Heights. I mean, Chappell playing great defense to start off this ball game.
To be able to blanket TJ Crumble the way he has for albeit 3 minutes is really impressive.
Yeah, for sure. That's no easy task at all.
I mean, the roster lists TJ at 6'8". That is one of the tallest players you will see in all of Northeast Ohio. Can Warrensville put possessions together? Chappell ditches back. Cam Hill. Bounce pass, another chance. Chappell, it's tipped. Goes back out, Chambers. The long-range tray. It's in! Nick Chambers from downtown. Noah Chambers, the three. Now 5-3, Warrensville. And here comes Warrensville Heights once again. Anderson puts it up and a blocking foul called.
Yeah, tried to set the feet there, but just couldn't get him set enough to where it qualifies a charge.
A good swing in momentum forced by Warrensville Heights, and they will have 2 opportunities at the charity stripe. Tavian Anderson, the senior, getting ready. We also do have some more substitutions waiting in the wings. The first of 2 is in. Anderson able to sink it. Jalen Gumb, number 5, checking in for the first time as the Tigers look to add some more height. And when you see him standing next to TJ Crumble, Gabe, their height pretty much identical.
Yeah.
That shot off front rim. He will split the pair. 6-3, Warrensville Heights. And here comes Lutheran East once again. Hill swings, Crumble. There is TJ.
Great play there to get your star player involved.
TJ Crumble on the board. Now can the defense hold up? Crumble switches. A great defensive trap set, and it wins back possession. Ziegler plays it off. Hill can't get it to go. Loose ball, Hill on the ground.
Turnover.
And Harrison able to pick it up. Another great play by number 11. And now he will direct traffic. Dylan Ziegler. Ziegler going right. Dishes it out to Hill. Hill the heat check. Off the front rim, no good. And it will be snatched up by Warrensville Heights. They go coast to coast. And no good on the attempt from Chambers. Still loose in the paint. And a foul called. And it will go to the Lou.
I mean, how about Hill grabbing that rebound while he's on the ground? I mean, what a play.
He gives it all for this Lutheran East team. And everyone that knows this program knows that about him. Last year as a freshman, getting playing time. And now being one of the star players. That's huge.
Yeah, for sure.
Him and TJ run this show. Ziegler as well. He has really impressed me so far. 8-6, 3:10 on the clock in Q1. Harrison dishes. Ziegler off the screen from TJ Crumble. Dylan spinning right, and he will get hit and fouled.
And
Coach Johnson wanted a travel.
Yeah, he did. And he definitely walked, but there was a little bit of contact there beforehand.
And that will be the 4th foul of the quarter against Warrensville Heights. No more to give. Jenkins the inbound. Dylan Ziegler. 2:55 on the clock. Jenkins. Back to Ziegler. Ziegler, the freshman, looking for his first points at Youth Elite. And there they are. Dylan Ziegler in the lane. The Lou in double figures. as Sonny Johnson does one of his iconic posts for NEO Youth League. 2:30 left to go in the first quarter. Lutheran East up 12-6 over Warrensville Heights, and we will step aside. This is the 2024 NEO Youth League Christmas Classic on SmeeSports. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. (12-6), 2:05 left to go in the first quarter. Lutheran East over Warrensville Heights. Gabe, so far this has been the exciting game that we expected.
Yeah, it has. I mean, we've seen a little bit of everything. A little bit of defense, a little bit of offense. Should be an exciting battle.
And as well, we have seen Michi Johnson be Michi Johnson on those sidelines, and that has been a treat. The corner three, it's in. That is Cam Hill. Cam Hill says, hey, Chris, you're not the only Hill who can shoot. Speaking of Chris Hill, he has possession. Chris Hill going up against Cam Hill. 1 versus 15, Hill versus Hill. Ziegler the three. It's in! Dylan Ziegler from downtown makes it 15-9. Welcome to Youth Elite, young man. He now has 5 points. The floater is true. A nice shot by C.J. Williams, who's now on the board with 2. 15-11, the offense heating up. Harrison, inside Crumble. Here comes TJ, and he is fouled in the process, and that will send Lutheran East to the line.
Sometimes when you're guarding a guy like that in the paint, fouling him is not the worst thing at all, and sometimes it might be the best option.
And now they're telling us 5 fouls. This is a new rule this year. Still, we're getting used to it. No more 1-and-1. And I think we're definitely glad that rule's gone.
Yeah.
The first of 2 is good from TJ Crumble. TJ now with 5 points. Able to make both, making it 17-11. Crumble now with 6. And a turnover! Yes, it is! Ziegler able to force the error. That freshman can ball.
And we've seen all tournament, like you've been saying, these traps have really been causing havoc for these offenses.
It definitely has, and it will continue to do so. 50 seconds on the clock. Harrison, who already has 3 points to his name. Ziegler. Gillen Ziegler, can he continue to catch fire? Not on that shot. Harrison somehow keeps it alive. Hustle offense. Crumble in the post, and he is fouled. No.
Get him at the travel.
Travel call. But Ty Harrison giving it his all for the cause.
We'd love to see that, man.
I mean, this is one of the biggest games at this showcase. You need to be on point, and you need to give it your all, no matter who's on the court against you. 30 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Chambers pushes it up towards Hester. Nick Parker, the Lou West transfer. Parker in the lane, can't get it to go. The putback is true. That was Chappelle, his first 2 points. A foul called against Parker. That will send Hill and the Falcons back to the line.
Yeah, a little bit too aggressive of defense. Trying to play on ball. It's tough to guard players like that, but just can't make mistakes like that, especially with this new foul rule and taking guys to the charity strike.
If this game comes down to a few points, that will be the difference.
Yeah.
The first of 2 is good from Hill. Hill now with 3 points. Lutheran East making some changes. Devontae Perkins, the sophomore, back in. TJ Crumble will get some coaching adjustments made on the sidelines. The second hangs for a good few moments and misses. Last possession belongs to Warrensville. Hester, top of the arc, Chambers at the... Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Gyro, Gyro, or Gyro. No matter which way you say it, the place to get it is Nico's Bar and Gyros in North Royalton. From traditional lamb to beef, or even BLT and blackened salmon gyros, Nico's has just about everything. Dine with us today at 12766 Royalton Road in North Royalton. Check out our website at nicosbarandgyros.com or give us a call at 440-237-6456. Join us for the next big game. Your taste buds will thank you.
One quarter in the books here at Garfield Heights High School. Gabe, we have an instant classic potentially. 18-13, Lutheran East over Warrensville Heights. Your thoughts on that first quarter?
Yeah, both teams have been playing really well. TJ Crumble getting involved early. It's been a defensive and, like I said, offensive battle. We'll see what the rest of the game entails.
Warrensville Heights has one of the best coaches in their back pocket, and that could potentially propel them to victory today. The move inside by Hale. The jumper not there. Ziegler goes up for the rebound, can't get it, and the loose ball falls to Moses. And Moses makes it. Or excuse me, that will be Anderson. That's another mix-up we had on the roster. So Anderson has that one, now a three-point game. And we do have a foul called. Deal. Chappelle had his number, but you have a new face in there. And Crumble already getting tied up with Hester. Ziegler outside, almost loses it. Has Anderson in his face, gets rid of it. Chris Hill relieves him. Hill helping out his fellow guard. Chris inside. It's fouled in and one. Chris Hill the bank.
What a shot, man. What an and one.
Chris Hill insane.
And like we said, man, it's stuff like this that's really going to hurt Warrensville Heights down the end of this game.
5 points for Chris Hill, and those two probably the most impressive.
Yeah.
For the and one, somehow goes in. Made its way a minute there.
Yeah.
21-15, Lutheran East over Warrensville Heights. 6:50 left to go here in the first half. Chambers against Hill, slides inside, somehow not fouled. Coach Johnson livid and has due cause. In the corner, Harrison bounces out, no good, loose ball, and here comes Warrensville Heights. Cheney. Zaire inside, can't get it to go against Crumble. And now on the opposite end, here come the Falcons, high flying, and Ziegler will make it go the other way.
I'm sure Coach Johnson's happy now that finally one call goes against the Falcons.
I don't want another reaction if that would have been the opposite way.
He would have been livid. But you love to see passionate coaches like this. It's what makes Northeast Ohio basketball and all sports in Northeast Ohio really amazing and entertaining to watch.
And I'm sure in a couple weeks when we see Warrensville and Garfield Heights go at it with each other, Miji and Sonny will have some words exchanged with each other. That's one of those games where if words are exchanged between the coaches, you don't pull out attack.
For sure.
Brother versus brother is going to be a fun movie this year. The green and red shoes place it in. And an and one. Warrensville Heights can do it as well. Gio Hester.
That was a great step through, and then a great feed down low, and then ultimately a great finish. Great drive there by Warrensville Heights.
But that and one, that could be enough to sway momentum. And
if you are Warrensville Heights, you need momentum. Despite the foul troubles, you're only down by 4 against one of the top teams in the state.
For sure, this game is long from over, but you got to keep it clean on the defensive side of the ball, and you got to keep creating opportunities on offense.
Crumble cleans it up after the miss. 21-17, Chris Hill will take it up the floor for the Falcons. Harrison, matching up with Chambers, swings it over to Jenkins. DJ Jenkins picks out Chris Hill. Hill almost slipping, keeps his footing, goes inside, swings to the corner, and into the courtside seating.
And you can feel it, man. Basketball is a game of momentum, and it seems to be shifting towards the Warrensville Heights Tigers right now.
I don't know if Coach Johnson figured getting a basketball as a part of the price of sitting down there.
Maybe.
21-17, 5:30 on the clock. Chambers dishes. Cheney in the lane, can't get it to go. The rebound taken in by Harrison. And here comes Lutheran East. Hill the plant and fire. Can't get it, no good. And the rebound is taken in by Cam Hill. Cam Hill slipping through everyone. Puts it up and swatted. Parkins the rejection.
I mean, only a matter of time before that stuff like that was going to happen. I mean, Warrensville Heights has been attacking the rim. They've had some acrobatic finishes, but...
And we do have some changes. Ziegler coming back in the game for Chris Hill. Allowed the buzzer as well.
Yeah.
Buzzer right above your head, Gabe, so I do apologize.
No, it's all right.
It appears that the Elyria Pioneers are rolling on in. They will play at 7:45 p.m. and be our nightcap. Ziegler grabs the rebound after Hester's miss. Still 21-17. Dillon putting on the move, slips inside to Crumble, and the jam! T.J. Crumble is elite! T.J. Crumble, what a menace! You can't stop that, you just can't.
You can't.
The mid-range, no good, loose ball, and it stays with the Tigers. Almost a great finish, the defense there from Ziegler. Coach Liggins very pleased with this result so far. 23-17 Lutheran East. The screen from Crumble gets it back. TJ shifting inside, spinning in the lane, and a one, TJ Crumble. He doesn't need a jam. He has that much skill.
Yeah, I mean, that's just skill, like you said. There really isn't that much to do about that. And that's what makes playing against the star players so frustrating, because sometimes there's nothing you can do about it.
He now has 9 points. A great performance from TJ Crumble so far in this first half.
Slowly taking over this game for the Falcons.
And the difference, when Chappelle subbed out, he was able to take advantage of that mismatch and now is able to go up against Hester every time.
Yeah.
And he has a good, at least 6 inches on him.
At least, yeah.
And he's able to fight inside. It works perfectly. And he makes the end one. Now 10 points for TJ Crumble. 4:15 left to go in the first half. Warrensville down 9, needs a response. Williams can't get it, and we look to have an off-ball foul against Lutheran East.
I think both coaches are going to have one thing in common after this game, and that's going to be their reaction to the refereeing of this game.
Definitely not too happy campers.
No.
High inbound taken, top of the arc, Cheney for 3. It's in! Zaire Cheney on the board. Warrensville in the 20s. And that helps them get back in this game.
For sure.
This is a game of runs. Can this run continue to favor Lutheran East? Or Warrensville Heights? It appears it can.
Yeah, and Warrensville Heights, they've tried with these athletic finishes, but I think they should open up more, start shooting some outside shots. So that way they can open up the entire offense.
3:45 left to go in the first half. After this one more game left to go this weekend. Elyria and Wayne Memorial. Almost another and one. Chambers fouled, and Noah Chambers now has a trip to the charity stripe in hand. Hill, another foul. He needs to be careful.
Yeah, and this whole game, really, it's been really a game of fouls.
And this is what we saw a lot of in the early game. CCC Maple
And we do have a legend in the house here, Jesse McCullough on site. I know University to my left, definitely happy about that. That's my guy, he says. Shout out to Rock for all he's done helping promote these streams. He's my guy. Go give him a follow. Go follow University on Instagram and Twitter. He is my guy. As well, go follow Vanilla Sports. Gabe, we like you too.
Appreciate that.
26-20, 3:39 on the clock in the first half. A lot of viewership for day two. Very happy about the turnout.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm not surprised either. I mean, there's been some great games all weekend, so excited to be able to commentate these amazing games.
And you can see the big man somewhat on your screen right now. He's saying hello to people. This is Jesse McCall. This is his victory lap. He is now at Michigan State looking to break into that lineup. If Michigan State can hone the best of Jesse McCullough, they will have a dangerous team. And I mean, their coach, he's the guy to do it.
Yeah, they could. I mean, he's got the talent, and he's more than capable of becoming successful at that program for sure.
How long has Izzo been there at this point?
Long time.
20 years?
Long time, yeah.
I mean, he is Michigan State.
Pretty
They've
much,
had a lot of
yeah.
great players. I mean, Draymond Green, Jaren Jackson Jr. When you think of a power forward, Michigan State might be one of the power forward used.
Yeah, I mean, you think of like every time you're doing tournaments in school, it feels like you see MSU there every single time.
And both teams will be sent to their sidelines. It looks like a timeout has been called. 26-21, 3:39 on the clock. We will step aside.
Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier.
All right, we figured out why we did have that pause. It appeared they added a phantom point on the board to make up for something.
That's strange.
So it looks like we have figured everything out. Coach Johnson and Coach Liggins both talking it over. Gabe, we'll go back to this game. We talked about Jesse a lot, one of the best Lutheran East alums. Keep in mind, he played with TJ a couple of years ago. Just who do you think the better big man is?
I don't know. It's tough to say. I mean, at their point in time, it is really tough to say because both players are extremely talented. Obviously, Jesse's Division I right now. He's playing right now. So we'll just have to see who's going to be the better player over the course of time.
I think they're equal. They have the same tools. They're both very good. I mean, having them on the same team, imagine doing that again. TJ, if you're listening, go to Ohio State. You and Marcus team up. And that's why TJ crumble the jam. Imagine if Jake Diebler had him at his disposal.
I mean,
him and Marcus
Four?
Johnson and Dorian in a couple of years. I mean, get out of here. That's insane.
They're not losing to Michigan with that team.
Oh, man. That hurts. Foul called on that drive. That was Hill in the lane, and he'll go to the line. A lot of fouls against Louis in this frame. They already have Warrensville Heights in the bonus.
Yeah, I mean, this is changing the game right now. Warrensville Heights, throughout the first quarter, took a lot of drives to the rim and a lot of misses, but now with these attempts at the charity strike, they can really crawl their way back into this game.
The first, a little shy. And as well, something else to note, a lot of media here. A lot of photographers, a lot of statisticians, a lot of big people, and in the middle of it all, Sonny Johnson, the mastermind behind NEO Youth Elite. Hill will split the pair, making it a 5-point game. 3 minutes left to go in the first half. Once again, after this, Elyria will take on Wayne Memorial to close out day 2 of the 2024 NEO Youth Elite Christmas Classic. Ziegler, cutting right, dishes outside. Harrison, the pump in the corner. Nellamsby unable to keep it. Here comes Warrensville, and the finish not there. Blocking foul called, and Cheney will go to the line.
Yeah, the Falcons are trying to get him on a charge. It's the second or third time they've done it this game, but they just can't get their feet set and draw a charge.
And if there is a 50-50 call, you will always see it go in favor of the offense as the blocking foul. And that's the right decision.
Yeah, for sure.
Substitution for Lutheran East. Manigat checks in. First time we're seeing him. The second, rims out. TJ knocks it out of play, and it will stay with Warrensville Heights.
Rare mishap there by TJ Crumble.
That is a life comes at you fast moment. Warrensville Heights thought possession was lost, and then all of a sudden, it's back.
Yeah.
Still 2:42 left to go in the first half. Warrensville down by 5, but they can easily tie this one up. Beautiful inbound, Parker, unable to connect. The putback swatted by TJ Crumble. Played outside, the triple. Rim no good, and Ziegler cleans it up.
Fans in the crowd wanted a 3 seconds there.
Crumble, another big play defensively. TJ give and go with Chris Hill. The heat check. Bang! Chris Hill from well downtown. His first 3.
What a shot.
Chris Hill can ball.
Yeah, he can.
Can DeVille respond? Chambers kicks outside. Parker bounces out, no good. And a fought rebound. Ziegler will take it from Crumble. Crumble says, hey, I'll have plenty more later. You have this one, young buck. Crumble on the handoff. 1:45 on the clock. TJ inside.
And yeah, he walked there.
A suitcase and plane ticket in all.
Yeah, it took a little too many steps there.
Just one too many steps.
Yeah.
Warrensville will take it. They get back possession. Down by 8. They need some points. It doesn't matter how they get it. They need something to go in their favor.
For sure, they do. Not much more time left, and we've seen teams after halftime, like Lou West, run away with this game. So Warrensville Heights got to get some momentum before the half ends.
We will see how this one ends. Chambers outside, matched up with Harrison, goes inside, no shot. It would have been blocked anyway, but a foul called. And that, I believe, will go once again against Lutheran East. So yet another trip to the line for Warrensville Heights.
Feels like they've drawn a foul every single time on their offensive possessions.
And that is genius. We go back to that Maple game once again. King Young forced 2 fouls against Mike Banks. The Padua transfer in a span of 2 minutes. He had to sit out the rest of the first quarter, and then he attacked other people. Within 4 minutes, or maybe even 3 minutes, King Young had forced 4 fouls.
Yeah, foul trouble is an interesting thing because it's always in the back of your mind, but when you're in the moment and you're in the game, it can be hard to remember, and then you remember, oh shoot, I'm almost about to foul out.
And then you have players foul out at the end, no one able to close down. I've seen that a number of times at Holy Name.
I mean, Alabama basketball, I think, played a 5-on-4 because they had too many guys foul out.
Definitely tough for Bama, but given their football success, we'll allow it. 31-25, a minute 20 on the clock. The roll, Harrison gets rid of it, loose ball, and now a tussle on the deck.
They get the timeout?
If they did, that's extremely impressive.
No,
Jump
they didn't.
ball. I was about to say, if either coach called a timeout there, coach of the year, end the discussion.
Yeah, for sure.
That would have been one of the best timeout calls we've seen. Lutheran East looking to settle things down heading into the break. Harrison, the give and go with TJ Crumble. Harrison in traffic, can't get it to go, no foul called. Coach Liggins can't believe it, and neither can we. In transition, Warrensville Heights banks it in.
Yeah, some questionable officiating there for sure.
Now makes it 31-27. But I think it evens out, so it's okay. Jenkins, and something called off ball. I think it will go against Warrensville based on the substitution incoming. Hester will come in, and once again, still no Chappelle.
Yeah, and another foul. They just can't guard him without him. So they're going to need to hopefully just do their best and hope for the best, really. That's all you can do. And
speaking of Wayne, we will see Wayne Memorial in the next game against the Elyria. 7:45 p.m. tip-off. Crumble
just inside his paint spin.
Double dribble.
TJ not happy.
No, not by that. I think we can all read lips there.
I was about to say, I can
see what
read
he
those.
said.
That would not keep us in the PG range here.
That's for sure.
40 seconds left to go in this first half. 31-27, Warrensville making a late storm back. Here comes Anderson into the corner, the three. A little shy, the putback is true. Anderson opens the bank. Now a 2-point game. What a response to close out this first half by Warrensville.
See if they hold the ball here.
I wouldn't be surprised. Coach Liggins wants some time with his whole team. TJ wanting an off-ball foul. He was clobbered. Ziegler in the lane, can't get it to go, but TJ sure can.
Got to somehow get a body to box him out.
5 seconds, time running out, the heave. Still time on the clock. And somehow, in some way, that is how we end the first half.
Yeah. What a game.
Meechie Johnson and the Tigers will storm into the locker room. Lutheran East will fly. 33-29 at the half, your score. We will step aside and hear a word from our sponsors. This is the 2024 NEO Youth Elite Christmas Classic on SmeeSports.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Gyro, Gyro, or Gyro, no matter which way you say it, the place to get it is Nico's Bar and Gyros in North Royalton. From traditional lamb to beef, or even BLT and blackened salmon gyros, Nico's has just about everything. Dine with us today at 12766 Royalton Road in North Royalton. Check out our website at nicosbarandgyros.com or give us a call at 440-237-6456. Join us for the next big game. Your taste buds will thank you. Second half getting underway here at Garfield Heights High School. At the break, 33-29, Warrensville Heights in the driver's seat, down to Lutheran East. Gabe, an exciting first half. What do you think we have on deck for this second half?
Well, I think what we're going to be looking for is the fouls, especially with Lou East, because we saw at the end of the second half a lot of fouls and really helped Warrensville Heights get back into this game. So are they going to continue to get into foul trouble? And also the mismatch with TJ Crumble, will that be a big factor again in this third quarter?
We do have Chappelle back out on the floor, and that will help definitely eliminate him a little bit.
Yeah.
The height is basically the same as you can see, and they're out there laughing and having a good time. But TJ, when he has the ball in his hands, he is all business.
For sure.
Ziegler on the near side. He'll dish it out. Jenkins on the screen from Crumble. TJ gets it on the end around, and now will hand it off to Chris Hill. Chris Hill has had a tremendous afternoon/evening so far. Hill pivoting, pumping, unable to get it, but a foul called off ball. It will go against Lutheran East, and Warrensville Heights will give back the basketball.
And yeah, already we see a foul on the Falcons. It was a big trouble for them at the end of the second half. They really got to clean up their game in the third and fourth quarters.
I feel like something has changed with this Warrensville Heights team. Obviously, the way they ended that first half wasn't ideal, but they go in the locker room once again. They have Michi Johnson as their head coach, one of the best in the area. That helps. And so does that. Noah Chambers well downtown. Warrensville Heights back within one. Don't look now. The Tigers are back. Now can the Lou respond? Crumble. Has Chappelle in his face, will give to Jenkins. DJ Jenkins inside will slip, and a travel called. Michi fired up. All of Warrensville fired up.
Yeah, this Warrensville team is in control of the momentum right now, which means they are in control of this basketball game.
A lot will need to change for the Lou, looking at the way they came out in this second half. Can Warrensville retake the lead? For the lead, bang! Noah Chambers from downtown! Warrensville Heights leads!
He's doing his best Turtle impression right now.
Maybe Turtle's doing his best Noah Chambers impression.
Yeah.
You never know. Miscommunication, it continues. Warrensville living in Lou East minds.
And they're going to call for a timeout. That's a smart timeout.
I like that decision from Coach Liggins. He wants to talk it over.
Yeah.
The Tigers are roaring up to 35-33. Warrensville Heights over the Lou. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Michi Johnson at the half, he was upset. But you don't make a Johnson mad. It's 35-33. The Warrensville Heights Tigers are back. If you're just tuning in, Gabriel Koza alongside me. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening. Gabe, we have a new Warrensville Heights team.
Yeah, I mean, they've taken over this game, really. I mean, on the defensive side of the ball, forcing travels like that and then creating fouls and getting into a charity strike. It's made a big impact.
And Crumble can't defend that arc. Beautiful basket by Anderson. 37-33. It's Warrensville Heights. It's their game. Loose ball. They fall on it, and it will go to the Lou. They needed that stop.
Yeah.
And still, it's with Lutheran East. But Warrensville Heights very close to getting it.
Yeah.
Because whenever Lutheran East gets back in this game, there will be a scoring outpour from the Falcons. And we know that. Harrison will dish. Chris Hill, the pump, going inside against Anderson, will lose it. And a foul called in the process. The first of the frame against Warrensville Heights. It will go against Tavian Anderson. 37-33, 5:33 on the clock in the third. And a substitution for Warrensville Heights. Nick Parker will check in for Tavian Anderson. As for the Lou, they will bring on Manigat, and they will take out DJ Jenkins. Inbound crumble against Chappelle, bodying the spin, and he's stripped into the media section. What a stop!
He's back in the game, and it's showing. I mean, TJ Crumble is having a hard time creating any type of shot with that defense.
And that was CJ Williams getting a piece of that basketball. Ziegler can't get it to go. Rebound snatch beautifully. And here comes Warrensville Heights, dangerous as ever. Loose ball, dished outside. Here come the Tigers, the mid-range. Jay rolls out, and Crumble will come down with it. A quick move, Chris Hill fouled in transition. Foul number 2 of the frame against DeVille. You have 2 different nicknames on display. You have DeVille, D''Ville,
Yeah.
and then the Lou. There's 2 Lutheran high schools, Lutheran West and Lutheran East, but Lutheran East, they are the Lou. And a travel called. Another great defensive display by Warrensville Heights.
Yeah, they're playing great defense so far.
The scoring has dried up. No points this half for the Lou. As for Warrensville Heights, 8-0 run. Almost a kill shot against a very good Lutheran East team. How impressive would that be to get 2 more points in a row?
I mean, it'd be extremely impressive, and to be able to take over a game with a great team like this says a lot about this team.
Hale, it's high in the air. He gets his own kind of miss with the Christmas shoes. He makes it. A kill shot for Warrensville, and Cam Hill sinks it and makes it happen. A 6-point lead for Warrensville Heights. The Lou needs some offense. Chris Hill against Parker, has a lane to the right, quickly closed. Hill going in once again on the baseline. He steps out.
Wow, what a defensive possession there by Warrensville Heights. To stay on your guy like that on ball, they came to play, Smee.
They are making Garfield Heights their home.
Pretty much, yeah.
If you can come into a place like this, a place where your rival plays, and still make it your home, you deserve to win. And a timeout called by Coach Johnson. He wants to talk it over for 30 seconds and to give his guys a breather. 4:10 on the clock in Q3. We have a ball game, 39-33, Warrensville Heights over the Lou. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. It's DeVille in the lead, 39-33 over the Lou. Once again, he is Gabriel Koza. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening live at the 2024 NEO Youth Elite Christmas Classic. It has been all Warrensville Heights this second half. They are currently on a 10-0 run. A good trap beaten. Parker swung outside. Cheney fouled, a heavy hit.
What an attempted finish there right there, showing off the athleticism. And that was a great find by Warrensville, keeping their head open and getting to the basket and ultimately getting to the charity stripe.
When the lights are bright, you have to be on point. And a lot of people in this gym know that very well. Sonny Johnson, the coach of Garfield Heights, he is loving it on the far side. He is living his best life. The first is good. That will put Warrensville Heights in the 40s. To make both. Misses.
And the putback, not there either. And now they get it back, and a basket. What a finish. Cam Hill, 42-33. A 14-point swing. Played outside, the Lou still scoreless in the second half. And a whistle will blow, bringing it to the baseline. And it is a flopping warning.
Yeah, I mean, that was clearly a flop. I think we both called from up here. Good call by the refs.
We saw that called yesterday as well. I think it was the Cleveland Heights Garfield Heights game. But 42-33. Just what a swing, 13-point swing, just nothing shy of impressive. Bounce pass
Great
inside.
steal.
Yet again, here come the Tigers, no look. Hale banks it! Cam Hill on fire! Warrensville on higher! They lead by 11. Unreal from the Tigers. Lutheran East, they need something. Trumbull struggling, kicks outside, Jenkins. Michi loving it. What a run inside to Ziegler, and it's stolen. Nick Parker, here come the Tigers, roaring, corner three. Bounces out, no good. All of Warrensville is on the edge of their seat for that.
And it's not just Warrensville Heights that showed up. Their fans showed up as well, and I think that's also making a big impact in this game. But can you imagine if he would have made that three in here? The crowd pop in this arena?
The decibel level would have been through the roof. This place would have turned into, ironically for Lutheran East, the Rock.
It'd be like playing an SEC game in college football.
Maybe not Tennessee after yesterday.
Yeah.
Harrison dishes. Chris Hale loses the basketball. Another steal. Chappelle does it this time. Loose ball, it goes right back to the Falcons. Here comes Ziegler. Blue East needs a spark. The handoff shovel, and a timeout is called. 2:24 on the clock. Michi Johnson, look at him. He is happy and on fire. 44-33, Warrensville Heights when we return.
Gyro, Gyro, or Gyro. No matter which way you say it, the place to get it is Nico's Bar and Gyros in North Royalton. From traditional lamb to beef, or even BLT and blackened salmon gyros, Nico's has just about everything. Dine with us today at 12766 Royalton Road in North Royalton. Check out our website at nicosbarandgyros.com or give us a call at 440-237-6456. Join us for the next big game. Your taste buds will thank you.
Absolute wild scenes here at Garfield Heights High School. Your score 44-33 in favor of Lutheran East, of Warrensville Heights. It flipped. 15-0 run for Warrensville Heights. What changed?
I mean, offensively, they've played great offense. They're creating opportunities, getting to the free throw line. But for me, it's defensively. The turnovers they've gotten. I mean, TJ Crumble, you've maybe heard his name only a couple times in this quarter. They've done an incredible job on defense, and it's a testament to how good this coaching staff is.
One of the best coaching staffs led by Coach Liggins. He won his 100th game in charge of Lutheran East last season.
And they're going to sub him back in as they should.
Chappelle about to rejoin the fun. If Warrensville Heights defense doesn't allow any points for the next 2 minutes and 16 seconds, they will have blanked the Lou in quarter number 3.
That's insane.
No one would have guessed it. And you're right, that's why you don't guess it. DJ Jenkins is on the board, and the announcer's jinx gives Lou East 2 points. And it goes to Lou East, the flip is back.
Just threw it right at him, and it's momentum might be starting to shift.
In a big way. I mean, we have seen it all today. What else can we see? And it will stay on this end.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen great teams. We've seen great offense. We've seen momentums. We've seen a great crowd as well. It's just been a really good night at basketball.
Oh, this crowd has been elite
all day. I mean, the first game, not many people here for Bedford and Revere, but otherwise, a jam-packed house from CCC Maple forward. Chambers in transition, banks it in. Makes it an 11-point game once again. Still a Mountain 2 climb for the Lou. The spin inside from Harrison. Loose ball and an offensive foul.
Yeah, that's a good call. You cannot extend your arm out like that.
If we had a student section over here, you can't do that.
Yeah.
1:41 on the clock. I mean, what do you even say about this third quarter? This is beyond our wildest imagination. If you would have told either of us that Warrensville Heights would have a 15-point swing, not because they're not good, but because how good the Lou is, you would have said no way. And so would we have. And Hill banks it in, 48-35. The Lou in trouble, and a foul called. That will be the 5th against Warrensville, and that should send the Lou back to the line. Now it's Hester on the foul. Still plenty of time. What does Lutheran East need to do to get back in this game?
You got to give it to your best player, and you got to try and let him work. I know that Chappelle's done an incredible job on defense. It actually is up an hour right now. I mean, with the minute 30, there's not much you can do. Just try and play some defense.
So he will split the pair. 48-36, 1:20 left to go. Loose ball on the deck. It's flung back. It will stay with Warrensville. And a chance for more points. They bank it in. There's Chambers, and that'll get Warrensville into the 50s. Unbelievable. Hill makes his run, swings outside. Chris Hill from Ziegler, and now the pass inside. Nellumsby can't get it to go, but he is fouled. So 56 seconds left to go in quarter number 3. Still one more game left tonight. How does it even live up to this?
I mean, it's going to be a good game, but it's going to be hard to live up to this. Two great teams battling out right now, and these free throws are very important because if you're Lou East, if you want a chance to win this game, you got to cut it to probably 10 or under by the end of this third quarter. Going to make life a lot easier for you in the fourth quarter.
They split the pair once again. A rebound to Warrensville Heights. 13 points for Lutheran East to make up a 13-point lead for Warrensville Heights. Williams, high pass inside, and a foul called against Chris Hill. Actually, it looks like they might motion. It is against Jenkins. No, they say Hill. And that's important because I believe that is his third of the game.
Yeah. Crumble's going to come in.
And they need Crumble to be on point.
Yeah, and also make sure they grab this rebound and go on the other end and score.
13-point game. Chambers and the Tigers starting to pull away. Noah Chambers swings outside, wide open look. Rolls out, no good. And Crumble lets it go. He gets it in transition. Ziegler banks it in. Ziegler now with 7. Now an 11-point game.
And they will definitely hold the ball out here.
Unless Lutheran East traps them. Good trap, almost a steal. Here comes Warrensville, loose ball. TJ Crumble had it and then didn't. Jump ball called. It goes the opposite way. The Lou forces a turnover.
That's a big turnover here. I mean, they get a bucket here, the game's under 10, just like that.
What a swing and what a game. Definitely a contest of runs.
Yeah.
Anderson back in for the Tigers along with Zaire Cheney. Just under 10 seconds left to go. Who gets this final shot?
I feel like Luis has got to hold this and take the final shot.
Inside, Jenkins fouled and one!
DJ Jenkins reignites the Falcon spark.
8-point game, just like that.
And a chance for a 3-point play.
Sorry.
It will be if he makes this. Noah Chambers back in the game as Gio Hester will sub out.
Louis still very much so in this game, despite all the momentum changes.
They are alive and well. The end one is true. Jenkins makes it 50-42 as time expires. No shot at travel. They might add time back on.
Yeah, we'll see if they do. If they don't, it's going to be a little difficult, but
I think they will. I would say 1.6.
yeah.
2.
Oh, they got plenty of time now.
Oh, wow. That is a gift from Santa Claus.
Yeah. Have someone come off a screen and take a 3. Just get somebody open.
Give it to the freshman, Ziegler. He's under the basket right now, but I feel like that far corner, that is maybe where you get him. That's exactly where he goes. That's the shot. And the basket not there. Read it perfectly, though.
Yeah.
Perfectly assessed. You mean, you see him under, he's not going to be in the paint. He has to go somewhere. It made sense. End of 3 in Garfield Heights. Warrensville Heights up 50-42 over the Lou.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier.
1 quarter left to go in Game 4, Day 2 at the 2024 NEO Youth League Christmas Classic. We still have one more game tonight, but this one, still a lot of questions left to be answered.
Yeah, there's still a lot of time left for Louis to come and win this game.
An immediate press. Warrensville Heights will take it to open up the final frame. The 3, well shy. The putback is in. Tavian Anderson able to open the bank. Every basket is huge for Warrensville Heights from here on out just to keep the lead. And I'm almost surprised Hill didn't launch that one the moment he set his feet.
Yeah, he was thinking about it.
Ziegler takes it inside, he's stripped, and Warrensville will take it back. Here come the Tigers, behind the back, laid off to Cheney, inside, gets it to go. Chambers makes it a 14-point game. In response, Hill clobbered, and the block is what they call. It will stay with Louis on the inbound, on the baseline touch.
Seems like Warrensville has momentum right now. They're playing great defense to get a block there. On the other side of the ball, good ball fake with a pump fake and then drive and the floater. Some nice possessions there from Warrensville Heights.
Reminder, next week, 7:45 p.m. on Saturday, Garfield Heights, Richmond Heights. Stream that game live along with every game as a part of the Christmas Classic on the SmeeSports YouTube channel. That 3 is good from Magada. 54-45. Warrensville Heights scrapping to get up the floor, and they can. Williams, high point. Anderson will take it himself, loses it, and TJ Crumble will take it. Great defense by the Lou. The long-range tray, it's in! Dylan Ziegler from downtown! Timeout called! 54-48.
What a clutch shot.
Unbelievable from Ziegler, and he's only a freshman.
I mean, he pulled up. We could see the volleyball Ryan that's just to the right of center court. I mean, it's got to be what? Close to 40 feet?
That's Denzel Valentine range.
Yeah.
We'll keep it here during the timeout. I mean, do we dare say this game is better than the CCC contest?
I think it is, man, because the stakes in this game are so high. Two incredible teams. I mean, the swings of momentum have been insane. A 15-0 run, and then Luis making back-to-back threes. It's just been an incredible game throughout.
As many people have said, Sonny Johnson knows how to schedule a game, and this was one of the best. I mean, a lot of great games at this competition. You go back to that Cornerstone game, we didn't really expect it to be that good of a contest, but Quinn Kwasniak made it.
Yeah.
54-48 Warrensville, 6:38 left on the clock to hold up. Almost a turnover, it stays with Chambers, and Chambers is fouled. What are you saying if you are both coaches right now? I mean, both are kind of on the edge of their seat.
Well, I think Warrensville Heights, get the ball in the rim, honestly. Just a couple more baskets here, you could put the game out of reach. So I think protect the ball, don't create turnovers on the offensive side of the ball. Then if you're Luis, you got to play aggressive on defense and try and create those turnovers to get more offensive opportunities.
Great
like
trap, great
right
turnover, beautiful, one-on-one, and it's in!
How you do it? Complimentary basketball, turnover and score on the other side.
Manigat puts Luis back within 4. How loud will this place get if Luis takes the lead again? Loose ball is on the deck. It will go to Luis. Jump ball!
Are they listening up here?
What even is this?
This is madness. This is
March Madness in December.
yes.
A Christmas gift, if
And
you
we're
will.
all here for it.
This is what Clark Griswold envisioned his family Christmas would be. But obviously we know that's not how it ended up being. Ziegler, 6 minutes on the clock, matched up with Nick Parker. Ziegler goes to the ground and a foul call. First foul of the frame going against Warrensville Heights.
Yeah, hold them a little bit too much there. Warrensville's got to stay composed. I mean, 4-point game. This league could change very fast.
And as well, the question is, when will the fouling game come into effect? TJ Crumble just on the line of the arc. Jenkins back, TJ Crumble has a lane, and he can't get it to go, but it's fouled.
He was trying to make it on SportsCenter.
He saw that line, he saw TG, he knew what he could do. He saw Sonny Johnson there as well. If he would have made that,
The crowd would have erupted. And I think he would have found himself on ESPN later tonight.
And probably in a lot of pain on the fall.
Yeah.
2 big free throws for TJ Crumble. Crumble's first. Switched. $16 points today for TJ Crumble. And that leads Lutheran East. 54-51. Now 54-52. TJ Crumble, 17 points. We have a 1-possession game on our hands. A trap. How do they get out of it? They do.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, they want a double
He
dribble.
did. I'm surprised he got away with that.
And they called a foul instead. That would have been huge.
It was either going to be that or it would have been 8 seconds.
That trap, it's been deadly this entire tournament.
Yeah.
5:35 left to go in regulation. And we mean just in regulation at this point. The mid-range Shea rolls out, Ziegler the board. Lutheran East, a chance to tie. Jenkins will take it up the floor. DJ Jenkins is swatted out of bounds. Cam Hill, the rejection. What more could you possibly want from this?
This is cinema right now. Absolute cinema.
Absolute cinema. We need the meme. Jenkins inbounds. Ziegler in the corner. Dylan Ziegler, 2 threes, 2 twos, 10 points in one of the biggest games of his career so far. The step back gives, the give and go with TJ Crumble. Ziegler to tie, no good. Warrensville Heights gets the rebound, and Anderson will settle.
That's great defense right there.
5 minutes on the clock, Chambers has it. Screen from Chappelle. Swings far side, Hill with the Christmas shoes on. Slips still with possession, and is swatted! Jenkins and Nellemsby combined, but a foul is called.
Yeah, I mean, hard to see it from our end, but sometimes I kind of wish they'd let him play a little more. I didn't feel like he got pushed or anything.
Still a massive call. 2 crucial free throws upcoming. The first is in. That is Cam Hill, and Cam Hill today, he has been on fire. Hill going for his second. Also good. 2 big free throws. Full timeout called. What a game. Gabe, your thoughts?
This has been insane. I mean, it seems like Luis is like inching themselves back into the game, but then Warrensville comes back on the offensive side and makes a basket. Luis is gonna have to get stops. They're gonna have to shut that. They're gonna have to go on a run right here, and it's gonna be difficult. But if there's any team that can do it, it's Luis.
Exactly. But this is what we wanted to see. This is the NEO Youth League Christmas Classic.
For sure.
And right now, what do we even think about next week? Garfield Heights, Richmond Heights, Glenville CCC.
Yeah.
You have King Young. You have Theo Castro, who we saw in Summer League, and he was able to get on fire, but wasn't the biggest player. It was Vickerstaff for them yesterday.
Yeah.
Then you have Dorian Jones for Richmond Heights and Marcus Johnson, Devon Jackson for these Bulldogs. I mean, what more could you want?
I mean, this tournament, everything about Northeast Ohio basketball, it's just a great competitiveness, great players, and a great game to watch.
I had the pleasure of being here for Garfield Heights, Richmond Heights, and Maple Heights, Lutheran West last year. Just a member of the media, University invited me to be a part of his panel, and then it panned into something bigger, and now that's kind of where SmeeSports has taken off. I mean, I started posting stuff when I was doing football articles for Keon Sports back in November of 23. But it was really this event that got me started, and it's kind of fitting that a year later I'm back, all 12 broadcasts here on the channel.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Ziegler calling Crumble for a screen. The long-range tray, it's in! Oh my! Dylan Ziegler!
Shot that from Madagascar.
A one-point game, an immediate trap. Warrensville Heights can't beat it. A big 4 minutes upcoming. If you are not watching, where are you at? Nick Parker. 4 minutes officially on the clock. Cam Hill, the end around. Chambers sliding in. He is clobbered, and a jump ball, and the arrow favors Warrensville Heights.
Yeah, that's a massive play right there. Another possession for Warrensville Heights.
Wow, what a possession. And
a lot going on.
Yeah, a lot going on for sure. It's anyone's guess who will win.
It's coin flip at this point.
Well, if you want to watch the Wayne Memorial Elyria game, you're going to have to wait. That game will be delayed. That's our first big delay of the entire showcase. Somehow. Parker matching up with Nellemsby. The tray. Offside rim. The putback. Not there from Chappelle. Loose ball. It's with DeVille. And it will stay. Foul called. A lot going on, and the fans growing restless.
Yeah. If you're Louis, you don't like that call, but if you're Warrensville, you love it. And we got a Warrensville player still down.
3:34 on the clock. Once again, if you are looking for Wayne Memorial taking on Elyria, we still have 3:34 left to go here in regulation for quarter number 4. We might still have overtime on our hands.
Yeah.
The injured player is Chappelle.
That could be a big injury. Massive.
I was just about to say, you read my mind once again. You do that so often today. He's been the guy blanketing Crumble.
I mean, how many times have we called TJ Crumble's name in the fourth quarter? I mean, he had that one dunk, but apart from that, he's done an excellent job. I would give him the MVP of this game, honestly, if I was to choose, because stopping that man is not easy at all.
And I mentioned it earlier today in the Bedford-Revere game. We really haven't looked at anyone's defense specifically, just full team.
Yeah.
This is the first time we've really had an opportunity to hone in on one guy's individual defensive ability, and it's been fun. Almost a costly turnover. It will stay. Chambers. 3:20 left to go in regulation. No one needs a big arc. The screen, he will work. Chambers inside. The fling is picked off out of play. It will stay with Warrensville. Antsy fans.
Yeah.
Very antsy fans.
Can only imagine what this crowd's going to be like when there's under a minute left in this game.
This reminds me of that Garfield-Richmond game from last year. Just not sold out. That's the only difference. Literally the only difference right now. 3 minutes left to go in this one. Parker inside. Kicks to the corner. The three. It's in! A huge clutch three!
Warrensville got lucky there. They might have gotten away with the travel down in the paint.
And a lot of people think they did. The clutchest three of the game, a 4-point game, and a foul called against Nick Parker.
What a three-pointer, though. Wow. I mean, clutch play after clutch play after clutch play. This game has it all.
This is the Youth League Christmas Classic for a reason.
A SmeeSports instant classic right here.
Considering there's not too many live games on the channel quite yet, the bar's pretty low with this one.
Yeah.
It sends the bar to Mars.
Yeah.
Mars bar, look at that. Little wordplay. 2:40 left to go in regulation. Ziegler will dish. Manigat. Plenty of pressure. Zips it over Chris Hill. Hill takes it in. A chance for Chris. And he can't connect. Rebound Anderson. A big rebound for Anderson. And here comes Noah Chambers and Warrensville Heights loose ball. TJ has it, and he loses it. Oh no! It goes to Warrensville. Unreal!
And then a foul. This is madness. I don't even know. I'm speechless.
It was there until it wasn't.
Tries to go behind the back and just loses it. That is unfortunate.
Wow. Just a massive decision, a massive sequence in a massive, massive game. The delay in the next game is well worth it.
Yeah. I don't think any fans waiting for the next game are going to be disappointed that they have to watch this before their game.
Oh, not at all. The first is good. He now has 4. 60-55, a 5-point advantage. What's the magic number?
I don't know at this point. This game has everything, and it's one thing it does have is unpredictability. I really have no clue.
The second also good. 5 now for him.
Just when you think one team's going to go away and win it, the other team takes momentum, and then the other team takes momentum. It's like a constant cycle.
Stay tuned after the final buzzer and our final commercial break as we will announce our player of the game / MVP. 61-55, Warrensville Heights in the driver's seat. Jenkins with 2 minutes will take it up the floor. They need 6. And Crumble gets the rebound, still needing 6. TJ needs an outlet for 3. Banks out, no good. The putback, it's not there, but a foul is called. That one I do not know about.
Yeah, interesting call there. Warrensville obviously isn't happy at all.
And you can't blame them. Nellumsby going up for the shot. So Nellumsby, 3 big opportunities. Or excuse me, 2 big opportunities.
Yeah.
The first one, on point. Nellumsby now with 2 points. This player of the game introduction, basically introduction. Because we don't even know who's going to be at this point because we don't know who's going to win.
Yeah, I mean, I think we said for Warrensville, Chappelle, I think it's going to be him. For the Lou, it's a couple of guys you could go with, but obviously they got to win first.
Whoever makes the last shot probably at this point. 4-point game, 1:45. Here comes the trap. Broken out nicely by Warrensville, but still plenty of work to do. Hits off a shin, kickball violation against Ziegler. It will go to the Warrensville Heights Tigers.
Gotta wonder when fouling starts coming into play. Gotta think if Warrensville makes a basket here, if you're the Lou, you gotta start fouling after that.
Warrensville Heights is already in the bonus. And
they're
an
gonna
immediate
do it
full-court
now.
trap.
Or no.
Unless they can force it free, they need to get it up court, no one home, and it's jammed! Oh my goodness! It's Anderson taking flight! And that gets the bench and the stands erupting. 6-point game, it's back in the backcourt. Ziegler picks it up, goes to the ground, and it goes to the Lou. Foul call. Another wild sequence.
Wow. And 15 took a hard fall for Warrensville.
That is Cam Hill.
Yeah.
63-57. A 15-point swing to open up the second half for Warrensville Heights. But now we have a close game on hand. We'll keep it here once again. After this, we will have Wayne Memorial taking on Elyria approximately 20 minutes after this game concludes. I mean, what do you look to see in that contest?
I mean, listen, it's going to be hard for that game to be more entertaining than this game, but overall, I just want to see an entertaining game. Both teams playing good basketball, not turning the ball over, but I want to see a team do something that we haven't seen a lot of teams be able to be successful at, which is beating the trap. The full court trap or the half court trap has been so successful for pretty much every team in this tournament, so it'd be exciting to see a team figure that out and be able to bust that sort of coverage.
We definitely would be, excuse me, Sonny Johnson checking on the injured player, Cam Hill. You have to respect that. He's out there trying to make sure someone's okay during his competition. I love that.
Yeah, for sure.
Still 1:08 on the clock. Between these two games, polar opposites. You have one, Lutheran West, running away with it. And in this one, it's down to the wire.
Yeah, it's a good sign to see him get up. I mean, it was a hard fall. He really dove for the ball. It's great hustle.
And great. Chappelle also not, now he's back, but that would have been 2 key injuries. 2 free throws upcoming for Ziegler. This would make it a 4-point game once again.
You got to sink. He's got to sink these free throws.
He has to. This is very reminiscent of the Lutheran East, Lutheran West game this past season. It came down to free throws, and Lutheran West won the day. That first one is good. 63-58. TJ Crumble, what has to be going through his mind right now? I mean, Chappelle has had his number all day, but he still has had a good performance. Lutheran East will split the pair. A 5-point game, 1 minute on the clock. Can Warrensville hold on? An immediate trap and a foul call. Or timeout instead.
Great timeout there, though. I mean, that could have been trouble if he didn't call that timeout.
I like that move. You have the timeouts, you use them. He will go and take a full timeout. Previewing the next game,
You have Kendall Compton transferring from Lutheran West, now going over to Elyria to join up with Jaden Crutcher. Which of those two will have the bigger game?
I don't know. I think Compton might, but at the end of the day, it's hard to predict who's gonna do what and who's gonna do this, because all these teams in this tournament are good teams. They play good defense, they hustle, and they know what they're doing, and they're gonna try their best to make sure that no player has a crazy game.
And then for Wayne Memorial, you have Jalen Allen, who is nearing 1,000 career points. He won't get it tonight. And then Carlos Medlock Jr., who hit it yesterday. Both of them play interesting basketball. And then you have Rooks, another player inside, a tall kid who can make an impact in the paint. And then as well, Dennis. Dennis is a tank, and he can make a lot happen. That will be a fun game. Wayne Memorial and Elyria up next, live on the SmeeSports YouTube channel. Warrensville Heights to inbound. And a quick trap, loose ball taken in, and it will settle with Cheney, who gets rid of it. Chambers slips through two defenders, slips it back outside. A 5-point game. They look for a foul. It's stripped and a foul called on the attempt. Coach Liggins can't believe it.
Yeah.
The emotions between Coach Sam Liggins and Coach Miji Johnson have been very interesting to watch.
Yeah, it has. I mean, but you love to see it. Both guys are passionate about their teams and want to see the best out of these young kids.
Two massive free throws. Two of the biggest free throws so far today in any game.
Yeah.
This place still filling in. I do have a feeling a lot of people will clear out after this one.
Could be.
Wayne Memorial and Elyria the next game. Elyria a far drive. Wayne Memorial just a bit outside the zip code.
Yeah.
Coming in from Michigan. Ohio State fans did have a game to watch last night. Wayne Memorial fans for football, maybe not.
They got a bowl game against Alabama. We'll see how they do against them. But they're looking forward to Mr. $40 million Bryce Underwood next year.
That is going to be something to watch in Ann Arbor.
Yeah.
64-58, a 6-point game. This would be a massive free throw, even bigger than the first. Rims out and Crumble easily gets it. It's go, go, go time for Lou East. It's out of play. It will stay. That could have done it. But still, 41.3 seconds on the clock.
Is it just me or is Chappelle walking with a little bit of a limp?
He might be.
Might just be me.
.3 seconds to go. Let's see what happens. Inbound. Nellumsby. Lutheran East, not much time to work with, keep in mind. Jenkins, alley-oop up to Crumble. And Crumble banks it in, 64-60 to score. They need an inbound, it's picked off, the three! Off iron, no good, the putback is swatted, foul called! Wow!
Yeah, Wow was right. Wow was right. I mean,
and even Coach Duke walks by. You see the ooh, he's excited, even as his rival team.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's excited at the score that one of his rivals might have their first L in their L column.
We talked about him a lot in the last game. The coaching in all of these games today has been amazing. I mean, game one, you had Jermaine Gay, one of the top coaches in NEO, a newcomer to Bedford. He has them doing great things already. Then game two, Rob Yates coming from Orange to Maple.
Yeah. Last
game, Jordan Duke at Lutheran West. Now, Miji Johnson and Sam Liggins at Warrensville and Lou East, respectively. The second, rims out, no good, loose ball, and it goes to Warrensville, foul call. Crumble, I think, the culprit, and he knows it.
Yeah.
Nose on Jenkins. And that flips the court.
Yeah,
if they would have gotten a rebound.
Not over yet, but you need a miss, obviously.
You need a miracle. But lucky for them, this is Christmas time.
Yeah.
and this is the NEO Youth League Christmas Classic. There have been plenty miracles before, and that might be one of them, the first miss.
And they're back in it just like that with that miss.
On my check, 253 live viewers right now. Thank you to everyone watching from home, wherever you are, whether you're bleeding blue and yellow or blue and white. He will split 65-61, 18 seconds. They are pushing the floor quickly. They need a quick shot. They need it. Ziegler, he has to take something. Not much time. Ziegler gets rid of it. The three contested. Too high, loose ball, and it's out of play. It goes to Warrensville, and the Tigers will survive. What an ending. And there go the fans.
See what the refs are talking about. They're discussing who
I think
possession.
I think maybe a tech on Lutheran East bench. Or possession.
Oh, it's Louis.
And now they get to Louis.
Ball.
They wasted so much time. You need a foul and one.
Yeah.
You need a miracle. 3.2 on the
You
clock.
gotta shoot
Catch
this.
and shoot. No good. And that will do it. Warrensville Heights upsets Lutheran East 65-61. Coach Michi Johnson, whatever he said at halftime, must have done wonders. Something is in the water in Warrensville Heights. We will step aside, hear a word from our sponsors, and be back on to announce our player/MVP of the game.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Gyro, Gyro, or Gyro. No matter which way you say it, the place to get it is Nico's Bar and Gyros in North Royalton. From traditional lamb to beef, or even BLT and blackened salmon gyros, Nico's has just about everything. Dine with us today at 12766 Royalton Road in North Royalton. Check out our website at nicosbarandgyros.com or give us a call at 440-237-6456. Join us for the next big game. Your taste buds will thank you.
65-61, Warrensville Heights, a massive upset over Lutheran East, and you can see them celebrating all the way to the locker room. Gabe, and they have perfect cause to do it. I mean, what a great performance. Your co-players of the game, Noah Chambers, 17 points, and then your player of the game, Wayne Chappelle, 2 points. What did he shut down? TJ Crumble.
I think back to Andre Iguodala when he won that Finals MVP in 2015, when he's shutting down LeBron James. I think, as crazy as that sounds, I think Chappelle did something really similar today. Shut down a top 5 player in NEO. I mean, TJ still had his moments, but I thought he did what he could and then some, shutting him down. Chambers had a great game, a phenomenal game, but I thought that defensive effort impacted the game a little bit more than the 17 points. But you could go either way. I wouldn't be too mad.
Game 4 did not disappoint. All that is left in day number 2 of the 2024 NEO Youth League Christmas Classic. Wayne Memorial will take on the Elyria Pioneers. It is coming up next on SmeeSports. To stay up to date on all the games I am covering, follow SmeeSports on Instagram and SmeeFest2024 on Twitter, and subscribe to the SmeeSports YouTube channel and enable push notifications to be notified when I upload or go live. Well, that will do it for Game 4, 65-61. Warrensville Heights over the Lou. He's been Gabe Koza. I am Nathan Smee. Thank you for spending this portion of your Sunday evening with us here at Garfield Heights High School, and we will see you in a few moments for the final game of weekend number 1 and game day number 2.